All right. All right. Happy Saturday, everybody. I'm waiting on a few more people to come on in, and we want to talk about separation and scrutiny because we're having a problem out here, and sometimes we don't want to face it in reality. There must be a respect on both ends, both parties. What's going on, Samantha? I see you. I see you. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm not going to be long. I'm going to try to be like 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes because I'm working right now and I'm cheating. But listen, what I want to talk about, what I've just witnessed in the video with Jamal Green trying to engage at a speaking engagement, and how the officer, well, he represents the officer. I'm not sure if he was a police officer anyway, but I live in Chicago, and there was just a major case, guilty verdict of Jason Van Dyke. And a lot of Chicago police officers are upset. But let me just say this to the Chicago police officers, and I said due respect to the men and women in blue. We are not a lawless people. We know how to abide by rules. We know how to make rules. And guess what? Just let me say this to you. I want to say this to the white public. For those police officers that have came in our black community that have incriminate us. And when I say incriminate, putting drugs on us illegally, putting guns on us illegally, baiting crime, and exciting violence in our community. That's what I'm talking about. Now, for those of you officers that doing a great job, I commend you. I commend you. I commend you. I want to commend that officer that let the people know that there was a video of a young man getting shot 16 times. It was a police officer that done that. But now you officers, you're getting a taste of your own medicine now. Now it's a new day here in Chicago, all over the world. This thing right here called a cell phone footage right here. We already knew you guys was killing us illegally. We knew that you guys was planting drugs on us. We knew that you was racially profiled, pulling us over for nothing. We already knew this. But guess what? It wasn't documented on film. But now we have video now. Video tells the story now. You're upset now because you no longer can mistreat us any way you want to do or say anything that you want to say to us. Listen, it's a new day now, officers. Trust me, I'm the first person who will call 911. But let me say this. It's a new day now. Things that you used to do, your fathers used to do, you can't get away with it like that anymore. You can't take a gun and just shoot a black man because he have a gun. We're not buying that anymore. We are investigating. You just can't do that to us anymore. We're not going no more. You can't take us from one gang-infested neighborhood and drop us off into another gang-infested neighborhood, then something happened to us. We know about that already. We know about that. The Laquan McDonald, we knew that you guys took him from one neighborhood and brought him way on the southwest side of Chicago, took him from the west side. We know that, but it wasn't brought up in trial. We know that you guys shot Laquan McDonald 16 times. Then after he was shot 16 times, he was tasered. We know it. We know it. We know how ruthless the Chicago Police Department can be. But we also know how you guys can do your job. And that's the only thing we're asking the police to do your job within the law. Within the law. That's what we're asking for. You don't have to worry about us marching down on Michigan Avenue. You don't have to worry about that. We just want our fair shake, and we're not standing for mistreatment anymore. They go for all law enforcement. You can't shoot us in the back and expect us to be quiet. I don't care if we poor, uneducated, voiceless, we're going to cry out. We're going to stand up and we're going to fight and we're going to unite. Not only just blacks, Hispanics, whites, Indians. You seen it downtown. It's not just no one race. We're not going to tolerate it. We're not going to tolerate it. You're being paid by us, the taxpayers. The taxpayers. And for all you sellout politicians that try to engage every black man out here for any and every little thing, we're going to vote you out. And we're going to expose you. We're going to love on you, but guess what? We're going to expose you with your own words, with your own documentation. People, it's a new day here, and we got to do what we got to do, people. We got to stick together. Yes, we're shooting and killing each other as well. And I'm not taking up for our behavior at all. There's some blame. But we know, what about all the families, Mr. Police Officers, that you have put drugs on people and have sent them to prison and their families suffered? Now here's a cop that get convicted, rightfully convicted, for shooting one person 16 times that was not a threat. And now you're upset, you're afraid because you're being governed now. You no longer could come in the black community and racial profile us and shoot us down like dogs and think we're going to be quiet. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Respect us, and definitely you will get respect. I'm not anti-police, and I'm not anti-protester either as well. When you're right, I'll take up for you. But when you're dead wrong, I can't stand with you. They go for my brother that look like me, and they go for the men in blue as well. And those that out there doing their job, I commend you. I respect you. But like Will said on the day of the guilty verdict, there's no such thing as a good police officer if you see your colleague doing wrong and you don't say anything. You're just as guilty. You are an accessory to his crime, his bad behavior. So this is what it is out here, people. We have to stick together. We have to unite. And listen, the police have showed you how uniform they are. Here's a man shot a young man 16 times. They allowed him to have his pension, but yet they took up a GoMe fund account for his family. What about all the black men and the black women that have got arrested falsely? What about their families? What about it? They don't count. When we came up with the thing, Black Lives Matter, you guys came up with All Lives Matter. But I tell you one thing, don't no life matter until Black Lives Matter right now. That's what it is. I'm speaking truth to power, and I'm fearless. I know I ain't gonna be on earth all my life, but listen, I'm fearless, people, fearless. And we need men to stand up and speak to truth to power. We need to expose these people that need to be exposed without apologizing. We have to stick together, people. I'm not mad at them for them making a GoMe fund account for that young man that killed Laquan McDonald. That shows us that we have to stick together. If they can do it, we can do it without any questions. Trust me. People, quit being led astray. Love yourself. Love on yourself. Love your people. Do what's right by yourself, for yourself. You have to love yourself first before you can love the next man. Peace. I'm out of here, people. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you. Free them all, free them all, free them all. Hey, people, when the glory come, it'll be all ours. Peace out.